And gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's Cooking, back at you today with another video. All right, we're gonna be cooking something we ain't never cooked before. We're gonna be trying to cook us some cinnamon rolls, and I got the recipe here. We're gonna see, can we go ahead and put this together. And what we have here, we have 2 and 3 cups of flour. Got 2 cups in this bowl here and 3/4 in here, and I got 1 egg. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I got my 1 egg in my cup here. And I also got 1/4 of milk right there. And I got a 1/2 cup of water right here. And I also got, how much sugar is it? 1/4 of sugar right here. This is what we're going to be using first of all. We're finna get the dough together. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix our 1/4 of milk. I got all purpose, not all purpose, but whole milk. We're going to mix it with the water. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And we're going to let it just warm up. The temperature should be like 105 degrees. So 30 seconds, it should be good. So we're going to put it over here in our microwave. All right, we got our milk warmed up. You don't want your milk too hot. We also put the 1/8 salt in there too. You don't want your milk too hot, because if it be too hot, you're going to kill the yeast. So we're going to go ahead and put our milk and water in this bowl right here. And we're going to add us 1/8 teaspoon of sugar. And what the sugar going to do, it's going to help activate the yeast as well, because it's going to help activate the yeast as well. So we're going to go ahead and just get a teaspoon of sugar from over here. We're going to go ahead and put it in the bowl. Then we're going to go ahead. We got a pack of yeast right here, which is 2 and 1/4 tablespoons of yeast is in this package right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and pour our yeast in here just like that there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to get a whisk, and we're just going to stir it up like right there. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Just like that there. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to set this aside here for about 10 or 15 minutes. And we're going to put a cover over it. And we're going to start working on our dough. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put our flour. We put all our flour in the pot. Now we're going to go ahead and add us 1 teaspoon of salt. Get us 1 teaspoon of salt. Add that in there. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix this up like this right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you how the yeast, you can tell it's working because of the foam. You can see the foam in the bottom of the pan. That's when you know your yeast is working. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and add our butter. Add our butter as well. See how it foam up with how the butter do? Okay, that's how you know you're good. We're going to go ahead and add our egg. We already beat our egg. Pour that in the pot. And we're going to go ahead and add our sugar. And then we're going to get our whisk. And we're going to whisk all that together, just like that there. Oh yeah, the yeast working real good. Whisk that together, like that there. As you see. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add my flour. And I'm going to be stirring it at the same time. Just like that there. When it started getting real thick, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my spoon. change up. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna wash our hands again, because we got this, put our hands in this dough, so we're gonna wash our hands again. Well, you probably didn't see me washing the first time, but I'm washing the first. I'm gonna wash them again because I gotta touch this dough. All right. What we're gonna also do, we're gonna make sure our counter real clean as well. All right. All right. We our flour. What we're gonna do, we're gonna work this dough real good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take it off and put it on the thing here. Don't feel like rubber. Keep bouncing back. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be bouncy. It's bouncing back at you. So what we're gonna do here, we just go ahead and work this in for a little bit. Like that there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get us another pan. And we're gonna spray this pan here. We're gonna spray the inside of this pan right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna set our dough in it and we're gonna cover it up for about 30 minutes and let it rise some. And as we doing that, we'll be back. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix our filling. That's what we're gonna do now. Some more water and soap on these hands. Now, what did I do with my cloth? Oh, Lord have mercy. That's all right. I'll get another one. All right. We got 1 cup of brown sugar. We got light and dark brown sugar in here. And we got a tablespoon of cinnamon. Then we're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of this in here. We're we're gonna have to melt some butter here in a second. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and mix our cinnamon and sugar all together here. Mix it real good. And wait till the dough finish rising. Then we're gonna go ahead and roll that out. Then we're gonna add our butter on top of our dough. Then we're gonna spread our sugar down as well. Mix this up real good in here. Just like that. Now that excess flour here we got here, that's gonna go down on the counter as we get ready to roll our dough. So we'll put some of this stuff away and we'll be back. All right, we got our dough now. What we finna do now, we finna roll our dough out. Roll that dough out. Put some flour down. Dry my hands off real good. Put some flour down on right here. Real good. Make sure your counter is clean and your hands is clean. Now, you see how this dough right here pushes back? Like that there? See, that's what you want. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set that down. We got our rolling pin. You know how we do. We'll put a little homemade rolling pin here. Sprinkle a little flour just on the top here a little bit here. Like that. Make sure you indicate it so you can see everything. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll this in. Now, if you want to make double this size, what I'm making, you have to double your recipe. That's what you have to do. You have to double your recipe. Out like this here. Put a little bit more flour on my so-called rolling pin here. See, it keep bouncing back, putting it back to it as I roll out like a rubber band. That's how you know that yeast did what it's supposed to do. See, I mean, it's pulling back real quick. All right. All right. Just a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and probably want to roll from this end here. All right. All right, we got our butter here. We melted it a little too much, y'all. We melted just a little too much. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna brush this on here. Just like you see me doing. Like you see me doing. I wanted it to look kind of creamy like. That's what I wanted to do. I messed around and left it in there a little too long. I want the butter to be kind of creamy. I'll make sure I put enough of it on here. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get our sugar, our brown sugar here. If you have walnuts or anything, you can also add that into your after you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of this butter into that right there. Make sure I get it all, and I'm gonna mix it with my brown sugar. That's what I'm gonna do. Mix it all together. Just like that there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to cover the whole thing, even if we have to. Since I did it like this right here, I was just gonna sprinkle it on there, which I still might do. I might mix up me a little bit more brown sugar and just to make sure I cover everything. Let me see how this gonna go first, cause this right here wasn't my intention on doing it like this. But since I did it like this, I can't spread it evenly like I want to. I'm gonna mix up me some more brown sugar right quick and make sure I cover everything. Cause I ain't supposed to have did it like this right here. But it's all right. I got it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add us another, we're gonna mix up. I might not even have to do that because it's seen the cover and everything. I think I want the brown sugar a little thicker than this here. Hold on. Yeah, it covered it pretty good, but I still think I still not satisfied with it. I still want to put just a little bit more brown sugar in it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix up me just probably half a cup more brown sugar. Yeah. So what I did, I just mixed up just a little bit more brown sugar. I'm just gonna spread it in here just like this right here. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do, y'all. It ain't no big deal. You ain't got to mix your butter up like how you seen me do. This is what my intention was right here, doing it like this right here. But I want to make sure I used up all the butter. So now that I did, so I ain't gonna add this into the recipe here, because if I'd have did it like this here the first time, I wouldn't have to come back and do this, which I still didn't have to come and do it. But so now what we're gonna do, we finna roll this, get some of this stuff out the way. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll this from this way. We're gonna pick up on it like this right here, all the way till you get to the end. You're gonna tuck it in. Like that there. I can get up on it like I want to. All right, managed to get it. right, we're gonna spray our pan. We're gonna spray our pan here. And what we have a sharp knife now. We're gonna cut our dough. Like that there. I see some people use that floss. I guess that'll be more easier to use the floss. All right. Cut that one right there, kind of thick there. Bigger than the rest of my cut. All right. Told you my first time making these right here. They don't look that bad, but we'll see how they look and taste when they get. I'm gonna use this in here too. We'll let that cook too. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Finna put this in the oven on 350. Stay tuned. We see what we got going on here. All right, what we're gonna do now, we got a half a stick of cream cheese and half a stick of butter. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix these two here together. Just like this right here. And we got 2 cups of powdered sugar. And we're gonna keep on mixing until we get it all incorporated. Just like that there. So we're gonna keep mixing. And we'll come back when we get it all set up. Pouring our last little bit of powdered sugar in here. I usually use a mixer, but we're making such a little amount. I don't really need no mixer for this right here. It's coming out pretty good, just like that there. Come out pretty good there. So we're gonna set this aside till our cinnamon rolls come out. Stay tuned. This is what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our cinnamon roll just come out the oven. For my first time ever making these, they look pretty good. Yeah, that one, shoot. Yes, sir. And we're going to let these cool. We got our icing already made. And we're going to put our icing on these jokers right here. And we're going to see what's happening, man. We're going to see what's happening, y'all. We sure is. Yes, sir. Pretty impressed with myself. I know what you know. I was sitting there thinking, when I was rolling this, I said I shouldn't have mixed my butter with my sugar. I should have went in and just sprinkled my butter. No, spread my butter and then put my sugar on it the way I was going to do it. Spread it out without putting it in the butter. Then I would have been able to roll it more better. But since I had the sugar wet too, that's I think was my downfall. But they still came out pretty good to me. They look good, but we're gonna see how they taste in a little bit. We're gonna let them sit here and cool a little bit, and then we're gonna put some icing on them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some of this icing on here that we got going on right here. And we're gonna spread some of this icing on here. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this icing on here. We got to see what's up. And we got to see what's going on with these right here, boy. Yes, sir. All right, all right, all right. All right. All right, we're going to get this little one here that's off on the side here and see what's going on with this one right here. We got this little one that was in the corner there. We're going to see what's going on with this one right here. Boy, look at him. Like I say, for my first time making these things, huh? They're good and they soft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, boy. Well, you like this video, if you never made no cinnamon rolls, you can make them because it's my first time making them. And these jokers know they good. So, put a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with some of your friends. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.